the chapter 3, tenses and the uses. We have discussed the simple present tense and present continuous tense. So today we will discuss present perfect tense onwards. Okay. So this present perfect tense, what is it? It describes actions or events beginning in the past and continuing up to the present moment. So what is important here to remember? That actions or events, they are beginning in the past and continuing up to the present moment. Okay. So present continuous tense is used to, number one, you can see here, suggest what? Suggest the events taking place up to the present. To suggest the events taking place up to the present. See here in the example, I have read 50 pages so far. 50 pages so far. If we take the sentence like this, then what we are going to fill? Have read. Why? Because it suggests that the event, it has taken place to the present moment. Till the I began in the past, and up till now I have read till where? 50 pages so far. Then next number is, in the same one you will find here the next number. Okay. You will see when it expresses the past action, the result of which still continues. Okay. It represents what? It expresses the past action, that result of which still continues. See in the example, it still continues. In the example you can see, okay, I have known him for 10 years. I have known him for 10 years. It means what? I still know him. Okay, I have known him for 10 years. It means I still know him. Okay, now come to the next one. Number 3, with, since, okay, and for. The present perfect tense with since and for. Okay, so here you will find that since is used with a point of time. So in a sentence, okay, since, wherever we have since, it denotes what? A point of time. That means what? That means from that point to the time of speaking. From that point to the time of speaking. Okay, so here another very important thing before we continue with since and for is present perfect tense. Okay. Present perfect tense. We use what? With since and for. It refers to the period of time up to the present moment. And since, as I was saying, since here you can see, since is used with a point of time, and for is used for what? With a period of time. Since with a point of time, that means from that point to the time of speaking, and for is used with a period of time. That means a period of time extending up to the present. See example for since. Tom has been here since 4 o'clock. So yes, since is used. Since refers to what? A point of time. What is that point of time? The point of time is 4 o'clock. That is a particular point of time. So here the verb will be in the present perfect tense, has been. Then next example for is, I have lived in the hostel for 2 years. I have lived in the hostel for 2 years. That means what? That means I am still living in the hostel. From the past 2 years I have been living here, and in the present also I am living in the same hostel. So it will be what? Have lived. Then next is for what? For actions. You can see here. For actions occurring at an unspecified time. At an unspecified time. See the first one, A. For recent actions. Okay, for recent actions, which are the two words we use? Just and still. Recent actions. She has just gone out. Just gone out means what? The time means a few minutes ago she has gone out. Next is still. He still has not completed his homework. Still means even the time when it was told, he has not completed his homework. Next is the present perfect. Okay. Tense. It is used for the repeated or habitual action. For example, you can see Tom has practiced the game regularly and has always won awards. Okay, Tom has practiced the game regularly and has always won awards. So here it is the repeated what? Action. Has practiced the game regularly. So has always won what? Awards. Now, next you will find in typical context. Okay, in typical context. Okay, number 3 is in typical context. See the first one, number A. Number A, see the first one here. You will find that this tense is very often used in broadcast and newspaper to introduce an action which will then be described in the simple past tense. So it is used in what? The broadcast and newspapers. So how do we use it? See here. It is 7 dreaded terrorists dash from Tihar jail. Okay, though it is in the simple past tense, but when we describe it, we use the present perfect tense. Have escaped. Have escaped. Next one is the present perfect tense is often used in correspondence. Okay, in correspondence. Like when you are writing a letter, okay, how do you correspond? You are, see the example. You are, thank you for your letter which I have received. Okay, which I have just received. So here, have received. It is present perfect tense. So where do we use it? One is when we are what? Using what? Broadcast and newspaper in that. Then it is in correspondence also. The present perfect tense is used. So now come to the present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense is used when for action in progress throughout a period. For action in progress throughout a period. Okay. So here you will see the example, it will become clear. She has been dancing here since morning. Okay. She has been dancing here since morning. So here you can see, means what do we understand by this sentence? That she has been dancing here. Okay, and that means she is still dancing. She has, it can either mean she is still dancing, or it can mean that she has just finished dancing. Next is with verbs suggesting continuity. Okay, with verbs suggesting continuity. Example, I have been working for 10 years. I have been working for 10 years. What does the sentence mean? It means that I am still working now. So here the verb will be in the present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect. Been is here, continuous is here. Tense. The next is for repeated actions. Okay, for repeated actions. Example, see here. I have been knocking at the door. I do not think anybody is in. Okay, I have been knocking at the door. I do not think anybody is in. So here, what does it tell us? Means the repeated action is going. Repeated action. I have been knocking at the door. I do not think anybody is in. Next is for an unfinished action. Here, we have been We have been building the house. We will move in when it is finished. So unfinished action. What is that unfinished action? That we'll move in when it is finished. That means what is not finished? The job, means this work is unfinished. Lastly, it is for drawing conclusions. Whenever we draw conclusions, for example, the room stinks. Someone has been frying fish here. We have come to what? Conclusion. What? That someone has been frying fish here. So the verb will be in the present perfect continuous tense. Now see the example. Assignment here. Before the assignment, I would like you all to just go through, which is given in page number here. It is given in page number 50. Here, how to use, a verb. If it is in the simple present tense, then how is the verb? First comes the subject, then comes the verb. Verb plus either verb will be in the first form, or s will be added to it, or es will be added to it. If the verb is in the present continuous tense, then how will it be? First will be the subject, then am, is, are. Either of the auxiliary verb will be used plus verb which is ending in ing. Then next is if the verb is in the present perfect tense. That means how is the verb? First comes the subject, then next is has or have. Perfect. So there will be either has or have. And then the past participle of the verb, or we say what? In short, we call it V3. Then next is, lastly, it is present perfect continuous tense. Here the verb will be how? First the subject, then we write either has or has been or have been, plus verb ending in ing. So whatever we have discussed up till now, right from the simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense, you have to copy it down in your language copy and then do the assignment given in page number 53. Given in page number 53, this assignment you all have to do.